Hello, welcome to Medical Holodeck. Today we're going to be discussing in this video a couple of the advanced functions of the Medical Holodeck system. The Medical Holodeck system basic functions were covered in the previous video, in which we learned how to interact with the models, how to select different models, and we learned how to slice and how to observe labels for the different structures. But now I want to introduce you to a series of advanced functions that are really going to help you study more efficiently. For that, we're going to be using the UI, which is this over here. You can see it says Anatomy Masters on the top of Anatomy Settings. So this is the UI. These UIs are movable, so you can just grab it and you can just move it anywhere. And you can interact with them very easily. All the interaction with the UI happens with your right hand. When you press the trigger button like this, then you can see it becomes a pointing finger, right? And you can just point at whatever you want over here. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the UI itself. So we have the male model and the female model, and there are two bars, the filter bar and the scale bar. The filter bar is going to let you hide certain structures so that you can focus on what you want to see. So for example, here we have the full model, but if I wanted to focus, let's say, on the muscles, then I just have to slide this over here. So I click over here and I slide it down. Okay, let me just move that over here. And you just slide this down to muscle. And then I turn around and I can see the model is set to muscle mode, right? If I wanted to maybe focus on, let's say, the nervous system only, so then I can slide this down to, let's say, the nervous system, and then I can get an isolated view of the central nervous system. Now, the interesting part here is that when I can still interact with the model in this stage normally. So for example, I can slice if I would like to slice, right? Or I can grab different tissues from the model here as I like, if I want to see some particular point right here, right? And again, you can inspect those carefully as you like. Right? You can see here, and you can look at all the details over here. Now, in some cases, you're going to be working with some parts that are relatively small. So that is where the scale function comes in. So is this slider over here, let me just move this over here, and the slider, the scale slider, is going to let you increase or decrease the size of the model, right? So here you can see how the model becomes much larger, right? Or the model becomes much smaller. So if you're, for example, you're studying the branches of a particular nerve, you might be able to observe them in much more detail by increasing the size of the model. There we go. Okay, so this is how we can filter some of these over here. At any time, if you want to return to the original model, all you have to do is click the reset button here, and it's going to take you back to the original model that you were working with. Okay, there's one more thing I would like to show you from the advanced functions of the system, which is the anatomy hierarchy button. So I just click there, and it's going to show me a list of the anatomy and how I can interact with it. By clicking there, it expands the list to let me see the different parts of the anatomical model. I can hide any of these as I like. For example, if I want to, let's say, focus, let's say hide the skin, we can just press there, it hides the skin. Let's imagine we want to take muscles and connective tissue off, and we want to remove the organs because we want to focus on the skeleton, remove the circulatory system, we can remove the nervous system, and then we're left only with the skeleton, and I can use this to study specific bones or specific features. So this allows me to selectively turn on and off different structures. You can go as detailed as you like by clicking on this further and just going ahead, and you can turn on or off just by pressing. Again, if you would like to go back to the original model, all you have to do is go back to Anatomy Settings, and then hit the reset button, and your model will be reset to the original size and shape. Okay, so this concludes the advanced tutorial on the Medical Holodeck using the UI interface. We hope that this will help you out in studying, and it will help you learn more efficiently. Again, if you have any questions, or if there's anything you don't remember, or you need some more information, please feel free to ask us at any time. Thank you for watching.